J.K. Rowling once said this, and hopefully that maybe you guys could also apply this to your life somehow. If you want to know what a man's like, take a look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. And so I just want to encourage you guys today to reach out to people and be nice to people around you. Be nice to people who are different than you. Be nice to people that you're seen as lower than the other, because you can always tell a man or a woman's worth by the way they treat their inferiors. Because if you treat your inferiors or people that you deem lower, like a server or your barista or somebody that has a lower job than you as far as economically status, it just says a lot about who you are as a person. I always following around politicians, following around some of these people, and the way I judge their character or even care what they have to say is how they treat another human being. And to be honest, I learned that best from my stepfather. Treat everyone as equal, not inferior. Exactly. I learned this best from my stepfather. He ran it as a town council, but and he is a lawyer. Whenever he would go to like parties, lawyer parties or lawyer functions or anything like that, he always was not necessarily talking to other lawyers. He was talking to the people cooking the food. He was talking to the people cleaning up the trash, and he was always becoming friends with those people first. And it was always genuine. It wasn't just like a sly comment, but it was like he wanted to get to know them. He wanted to ask them questions. And I was always like dumbfounded by that and like mesmerized by that. Like, here's this man that is in charge of this whole party. And even when he was running for office, he wasn't talking necessarily to the people that were like donating money or anything like that. He was talking to the people that were working. And that kind of like mindset has like been impressed on me until I'm an adult today, is that like whenever I go to things that I see everyone as equal. I see everyone as human first. I don't just like, oh, you're here to serve me. It's never that attitude. It's like whenever I'm like ordering food, I say, can I please have a cheeseburger, or can I please have this? Not like I'm having this, or like finding ways to talk to everyday human beings rather than just always fighting for the elitist attention in the room. Those are the people I want to hang out with. Those are the people I enjoy. The people that make time for the little people, if you will, quote unquote. I find people too fascinating to minimize their existence. I love that. 100%. Everyone's story is interesting. Everyone's story is profound in their own way, in their human experience. And so never have an elitist attitude towards another person, especially when we get in this culture of like being obsessed with people and spaces like on YouTube or politicians or star athletes and stuff like that. But just finding joy in the common folk I find it more relaxing and more wholesome and beneficial in your life. But that's just my thought of the day. So if you want to know what a man's like, take a look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. But as Junior says, everyone is equal. And so that's the twist, that everyone should be equal instead of looking at somebody as inferior.